Hi. I've been thinking about doing this all day, and now I'm thinking it's the best time while it's on my mind. I'm going to share with you my experience of losing Mero, my story, really, as a mother. I think it needs to be heard. I think us as parents need to come together. If you've got kids, if you've got sons, if you've got nephews, I think we all need to stand together, because what I've went through and my family have gone through is the hardest thing we've we've ever had to experience in our lives. So here goes. So on the 9th of September 2021, I got Romero's clothes ready for college, put him in his room, told him to have a good day, booked him an Uber, and off I went to work. I finished work at 5:30 to receive a phone call from a modelling agency who Romero has reached out to. They liked the pictures he sent them, and I said to them, as soon as Mero comes in from college, we'll sit down and speak together, and we'll get back in touch with you at a later date. At the time I was staying at my sister's. I remember coming in, sitting down on the sofa, just chilling, just talking about just general stuff. And then I received, about 5:45, I received a call. It was one of Mero's friends' mums, and she told me he'd been stabbed. That moment, I generally thought he was okay. I just kept telling myself, he'll be fine, he'll be fine. I went to the stairs and I shouted at my sister and I said, Mero's been stabbed. She ran downstairs. She was like, where? And I was like, all I know is in Old Trafford. So we both got in the car and I just told her just to drive to Old Trafford. I don't know where I was driving, just to drive to Old Trafford. I can remember driving down Brooks Bar, and as we got near the Wally pub, I seen an ambulance and it was taped off, and I knew that's where Romero was. I screamed at my sister and told her to let me out the car. I ran to the ambulance and I shouted, my son's in there, let me in. The ambulance just drove off. And then I can remember running to the policeman and saying, where they gone? He's like, I don't know. Me and my sister then ran back in her car, and I just drive, just chase the ambulance, just drive. Because I was in Old Trafford, I thought it was going to go to Trafford General. So at the time, on the phone to Dad and brother, and I was like, right, you get to Royal Infirmary and we'll go to Trafford. We're driving through traffic, and then at that time, as we're driving through traffic, I couldn't breathe. I just felt something weren't right. I felt like I was going to have a stroke. As a mother, that fear of just losing your child, I just didn't know if it was okay or anything. Still in contact with Dad over the phone. Dad's trying to make it to Royal Infirmary with brother. We get to Trafford General, we realise Mero's not there. So straight away I was like screaming at my sister, like, get to Royal Infirmary, just get there. So she's going through red lights. She's just doing the best she can. She's at that same time she's shouting at me, telling me to breathe. And then all I can remember is I was two minutes away. It was at lights near St Mary's, and it was like 2 minutes. My phone was literally on 5%, and I can remember Meryl's dad, he phoned me, and my sister put it on loudspeaker, and he was like, "Kelly?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "He's gone." It's the hardest moment of my life, running into the hospital and seeing my son like that. This knife crime's no joke. It's affecting too many lives. It's real. It's real. It needs to stop. Our voices need to be heard. It needs to stop. That's my baby gone at 16. He had his full life ahead of him, and he's gone. I feel like I needed to share this because on this journey, and it's not even been 6 months, but on this journey, it's made me stronger. I've lost a part of me, what I'll never have back. But then also, it showed me like who's really been there for me and who hasn't. I've lost family members through this. I've lost friends I thought who was my best friends through this. But it's making me stronger as an individual just to keep fighting. No parent should have to bury their child at all. When I want to go and see Meryl, yeah, I talk to him at home, but the comfort is going to the cemetery. I shouldn't be going to the cemetery to see my son. My son should be in the next room, annoying me, but he's not. So all I'm asking, if you've got kids, if you've got sons, if you've got nephews, let's pull together and stop this. I'm not doing this for sympathy. I'm doing it because it's real. This is real, what's happening to us. People need to wake up now. Kids are killing kids, and they don't know the ripple effect that it's having on the families who are left behind, trying to deal with it. So please, let's pull together and just make this change. I don't want anyone to go through the pain, myself and my family have. So, thank you for listening.